I've lost count of how many times that I've been told the phrase, it's all in your head. And the thing about FND is they're right. And they're completely and utterly wrong. Yeah, it's in my head because that's where my brain lives. But that's not what they mean when they say that phrase. They mean that I'm imagining it, that it's all psychological, it's all in my head and I'm thinking it. That I'm overreacting, or that if I just calmed down, I'd be fine and I'd have no issues. And that's where people that say this couldn't be more wrong. So, functional neurological disorder, FND. The truth about it, it's not imaginary. It's real, physical, neurological condition. And it affects how the brain sends and receives signals in the body. So, I'm trying to think of the best way to explain it. The best way to explain it is usually the same way that I've had it explained to me by people who know about it. My brain is the hardware, the physical structure of the brain. It's fine. Scans all look normal, but the software, the way my brain is, the way it processes, communicates movement, sensation, control, everything to do with the symptoms that I have, that's where the problem is. The problem is with the signals and the communication from the brain, not the actual structure of the body. It's like a system that runs, but everything just has glitches. So messages and signals get scrambled or blocked and don't arrive to the right place, or they go to the wrong place. So, for example, when I try and move my legs, or when I have a seizure, like a seizure starts, it's not that I'm choosing to have a seizure. It's that the message between my brain and my body isn't getting through properly. So that signal that needs to get through isn't. So, I've been in hospital rooms where I've had doctors look at me and say, we can't find anything wrong. Literally, can't find anything. I've had professionals talk to me and they've basically talked over me and not let me speak. They've called it stress, anxiety, or just told me that I'm fatigued. But when you start to doubt yourself and you start to wonder if maybe you're making it up, if maybe you're overreacting and it's not real, and all of these things, the next thing that happens is your body reminds you that you're not. So when you collapse, or your legs won't move, and though you will them so hard to, or your speech cuts out, your brain fog, you realize that it's not something you could fake, even if you tried. It's not psychological weakness. It's neurological misunderstanding or miscommunication. It's all about the way those signals that are being sent from the brain isn't arriving correctly to the right place and isn't giving those messages that you need. And that's the misunderstanding. FND. It happens when the brain's normal communication patterns are disrupted. The parts that control movement, sensation, awareness, stuff like speech or sight, they're still there. The parts in the body, like the eyes, the legs, they actually do work. They're still fully functional working, but the way that they talk to each other in terms of from the brain is wrong. So it's not because the brain's damaged, it's not because the body's damaged. There's nothing physically broken, there's nothing physically missing. It's just that the signals are getting really mixed up, misrouted, like a faulty connection is there between the brain and body. Like a wire is frayed and the signal's being broken in between. The brain is considered software, and the software is glitching and malfunctioning, even though the hardware, the brain and the body, looks fine. So now science is actually doing tests to prove that patients like myself have known what's been going on all the time and that it's actually real. So some brain scans recently, it's still working, like it's still in progress, but it shows that areas activate when you move that shouldn't be active. or other areas activate when you try and move. Like different areas are activating when they shouldn't or when they should. And it's not that the person is faking, it's just that the brain doesn't know what to do. The brain's glitching. And that's why people with FND, like myself, have seizures, paralysis, they can have tremors, speech loss, vision problems, all without any structural problems to the brain or the body. It's real. It's measurable because there are symptoms and stuff that you can see, but there are some you can't. And it's one of the most misunderstood conditions that are out there, especially neurological ones. And I wish people understood the phrase about it being all in your head, saying that's all in your head. It's one of the most painful phrases that can be said to you. Because, yes, it's in my head because that's where my brain is. And my brain is what's misfiring and sending the wrong signals. But it's also in my body. It's in my daily life. It's in my independence. And it's in my identity. It's part of who I am at this point. And it's in every seizure that knocks me to the floor. It's in every time that I stare at my legs and I will them so damn hard to move and they just don't. It's in the moments that I want to scream because I know exactly what I want my body to do and it just won't. So, if you're someone watching this, someone with FND, I need you to hear what I have to say. You're not imagining it, and you are not weak. You're just having these symptoms because the brain is misfiring and it's not in your control. And you're not alone. Your brain is trying its best. It's just sending the wrong messages, the wrong signals right now. And that doesn't make your experience any less real or any less valid. It doesn't mean that you're faking it or causing your symptoms. And if you're someone on the outside, a friend, a doctor, a family member, please believe us. When we say what we're feeling, it's because we know what we're feeling. And we're already fighting our own bodies every day. And the last thing that we should have to do is to fight you, to fight anyone else, to be believed about what we're dealing with, to be believed about the suffering that we ourselves are going through. FND might be in my head, but it's not all in my head. It's in my nervous system, my muscles, my every moment. And the truth is, it's real. All of it. If you live with FND too, I see you, and you're not alone. You're doing your best.